Ishubon and Gunu in the house, back with another bang on video, of course. Sad news. If you don't know about it, of course, everyone from the footballing world know about it that Diego Maradona has passed away, and it's not good news at all. It is pathetic. 2020 strikes once again, and I don't know what to say. It is 2020 playing with us, man. He actually came out of surgery strong, and at the age of 60, Diego Maradona leaves the world, and it is so sad and shocking. Of course, I won't even talk about it because Diego, rest in peace, my brother, my friend. And this is what our latest newspaper in Argentina came up with the news. It was the first one to broke the news. It wrote, and one day it happened, one day the inevitable happened. It is an emotional and national slap, a blow that reverberates in all latitudes, a worldwide impact, a news that marks a hinge in history. The sentence that was written several times but had been dribbled by fate is now part of sad reality. Diego Armando Maradona died. That's how they came up with the news, and this is a sad news. Rest in peace, Diego. Wherever you are definitely in a happier place, and it's sad. Well, moving on, let's talk about some transfer news and some definitely a lot of news about Arsenal that we've got here. Simon Collins tweets out that Nicola Pepe has travelled to Malta for tomorrow's game following his red card against Leeds United on Sunday. So Bukayo Saka and Willian have not gone as they are being assessed after injury scares at weekend. So yes, they have not travelled. So yes, Willian and Bukayo Saka, but Pepe has. So that is the reality. And you can actually see this is the actual Premier League expected points up until 24th of November. So Arsenal were expected to be 12th and they are 13th actually. So they are actually performing as per expected. But Manchester City, everyone expected points. I'm sorry, expected points. Arsenal were expected to be having 12 points and they have 13 points. So they're ahead of what they were expected it to be. And of course, right now the expected points of Manchester City was supposed to be 13 and they are 12. Wow, who expected that? But also Liverpool was expected to have 18 points and Spurs 16, but yes, that's what we have right now. And also, well, Arsenal have been offered a cut price deal to sign Christian Eriksen in a deal worth less than £16.9 million, and that is only £12 million Inter paid to Tottenham. The Gunners have been informed that Eriksen would consider joining them despite spending 7 years at Tottenham. So James Ollie has said this, so it is reality. And Ornstein has said that from what I hear, Pepe is a popular figure inside the club. He trains well, and his skills. He trains well, and his skills and his ability showcases. And Arsenal have invested a lot of money into him, and I see absolutely no way in which they cast him off or look for him to leave. To the contrary, I think they will just be focused on getting the best out of him in the years ahead. So it looks like Nicolas Pepe is definitely here to say more on it. Keep watching the video. And also, Saka and Willian have not travelled to Norway, but Saka will be available for Sunday's game against Wolves. That is the latest news. And Willian will also be hoping to be fit for that game. Luiz is back into the squad and is in Norway. Partey is still not ready. Elneny and Kolasinac still out and following their protocols of isolation. So yeah, and also Premier League shooting performance this season. You can see how Leicester, number one, Arsenal are bottom 5 for total shots, but getting a similar percentage of shots on target as Liverpool and Manchester City. And Marcelo Bielsa's Leeds United are a shot-creating machine. Southampton and Leicester City getting a high percentage of shots on target. So that's how they are away. That's how they are ahead. So yes, these stats really bring out the best news that we can get. So also, we got Dominic Szoboszlai news. Dominic Szoboszlai created 10 chances in his first 3 UCL appearances this season. The only player who created more in the opening 3 games was Lionel Messi with 13. So yes, Dominic Szoboszlai is actually living the hype that he's created about himself throughout the whole of Europe. Every club wants him. No, most of the club wants him. I'm sorry, 5 or 6 clubs want him. Sorry. But moving on, and Charles Watts has updated us about Thomas Partey. He says, I am told he is still only doing gym work and rehab, has not started training yet, so looking doubtful. Have to wait and see how he progresses this week. To which Dr. Rajpal Brar has actually come up with his assessment of the situation. He says Partey's injury sounding more like an outright grade 1 quadriceps strain, likely the rectus femoris, which can take 2 to 3 weeks and tricky to rehab due to high demand on the muscle. So yes, so it looks like Thomas Partey is going to be out for some weeks maybe, but let's see. Also, the team news involves, as I already mentioned, Thomas Partey left thigh has not travelled to Molde and progressing rehabilitation. Bukayo Saka has not travelled to Molde but will be available for the Wolves game, and David Luiz is in travelling squad to Molde, as already been spoken about. So let's talk about the only one thing, Mikel Arteta's press conference, the presser, and he has opened up about a lot of avenues, a lot of talks has been made. Simon Collins has actually tweeted out that Arteta on Zoom, he confirms the plans for Pepe to play tomorrow, seen as ideal moment for him to bounce back, says Pepe has apologized publicly and privately as well. And Arteta, he was asked about if Eriksen can solve Arsenal's attacking issues. As usual, says, won't be talking about players from other clubs. Now, talking about Pepe, Arteta had this to say, I will give Nico my full support all the time. He knows the things he has to improve. I have a lot of responsibility to get the best out of him. I cannot fault at all his effort. Confirms Pepe has apologized privately. And I'm talking about different stuff. He was asked about whether Arsenal are working for Folarin Balogun's new contract situation or not. He says, the young talent and top talent we produce at the academy, the final aim is to put it in the first team. So yes, he is working on Folarin Balogun's new contract extension as well. And also, talking about Jack Wilshere, Arteta was asked about if Jack Wilshere will be coming back to Arsenal. He says, we have not analysed that situation. As a player, a teammate, a person, I rate him really highly, but at the moment we have not looked at that. And talking about Sanderberg, yeah, Arsenal are linked with Sanderberg, of course, a couple of days back, a news came up about it. He says he is a Sheffield United player and we have not done anything on that at all. So yes, Sanderberg is definitely not on Arsenal's radar for now, but let's talk about more stuff. Let's talk about Dominic Szoboszlai. According to Fabrizio Romano, Arsenal are prioritizing Dominic Szoboszlai over Christian Eriksen. There are 3 to 4 clubs interested seriously in Szoboszlai, including Arsenal, and in the coming weeks we will find out who will sign him, as it's coming to the time to find agreements. And also, talking about Nicolas Pepe, yes, Arsenal have decided to sell Pepe as early as January. According to TD Fichages, there's a rumor like this, that Arsenal are looking to sell Pepe as early as January. Milan are interested in him, and Gazidis' excellent relationship with his old club could help facilitate the negotiations. Milan could make an offer to loan him with an option to buy. I don't believe it one bit, because of course Arsenal are really hell-bent to make this Nicolas Pepe deal work. This is not true. But anyways, the reality is as it strikes. While Darren Bent has opened up about Mesut Ozil, as he always does, he says, Mesut is creative, and if you're paying him that amount of money and he's sitting there doing absolutely nothing and no one else is going to come in and buy him, you might as well use him. The thing you're lacking is creativity. You've got a player that can do that. So yes, everyone, even Darren Bent wants Mesut Ozil to play, and I don't get it, man. Oh my God. Also, the president of Argentina has just declared 3 days of mourning for passing of Diego Armando Maradona. It is not good. It is not. It is. Oh my God. It's a different kind of news, and I really. Oh my God. If you guys know about it, Diego Maradona said this about Arsenal. He says, Arsenal play beautiful football. They break quickly. They defend and attack as one. I am a fan of Arsenal when I am in England. Diego Maradona said this in 2008. So sad news has struck footballing world, and of course, we're going to be talking about it for a long, long time, of course. So, well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So, guys, if you don't know, again, I'm going to repeat this. Diego Maradona has passed away. It is sad news of all the footballing world, and Yes, I don't know how people will recuperate from this, especially the people of Argentina, especially the generation that has actually grown up watching him, the boomers, of course, sorry. But it is really sad. So yes, I'll see you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe. Daily Arsenal content, subscribe is what you can do. Cheers.